One of the most common exercises in sandbag training is shouldering. Before you do shouldering though, you need to become more proficient in some of the other exercises in our ultimate sandbag program, such as power cleans and high pulls. Shouldering is a very unstable lift because it's going to one side of the body and you're going to have to deal with the shifting and movement of the ultimate sandbag. The difference that a lot of people miss out on, when Dan goes to lift this bag, as he lifts it upwards, the weight's going to shift down away from him. So if he doesn't understand good postural alignment and where he's trying to create force from, he can easily hurt his low back because as he comes upwards, the bag's going to drop, and a lot of people try to compensate into the movement. So a good shouldering movement looks like this. So Dan, let's do a couple repetitions. Perfect. Now, as he goes down, you see his weight is back on his heels. He's not squatting, he's hinging back on his heels. So he's a nice tabletop here, and as he explodes up through his heels, the weight comes up effortlessly with his arms. When he receives the weight, you'll see he's doing a good job of not changing his posture. We don't want him kicking his hip out or changing his postural alignment when the weight is on him. And hold it right there for a second, Dan. So the unusual thing about shouldering is with the weight on one side of the body, the opposing side has to work very hard to stabilize the trunk. Now, if we see Dan having to kick his hip out on one side or the other, that could be a good sign that the weight is too heavy for him because it's making him alter his posture. As he comes down, he does a good job of not throwing the bag out away from him or slamming it down. He does a little bump off his shoulder and follows the weight down. Very nice, Dan. When he lines up to the weight, you want to make sure that you start off with 50% of your body over the bag, meaning that 50% behind, 50% ahead. Now, over time, what you can do is you can inch a little more forward so more of the weight is behind you. That makes the bag actually seem heavier. However, you never want to go and make sure that the bag is too far out in front of you, because what happens now is more load goes into your low back. So you always want to make sure the bag is in an appropriate setup before you start any lifts. When you do repetition work like Dan was doing, you always want to make sure that the bag doesn't start to inch out away from your body, creating too much load in your lower back. So let's just see a couple more good reps here, Dan. Very nice. You see how he doesn't stall up his body? It's smooth, and this is what a great shouldering movement should look like. Very nice, Dan.